So, we're playing KOF 2002 Unlimited Match. We're gonna talk about Max Mode.
Yes!
Yeah, because people have been playing this game for a while now already. Lots of new people have been playing it. Lots of people who, played this game back when it was on the PS2 have been playing it again. Which is good, because it's a fucking sick game.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people who are fans of KOF now are fans of KOF because they got into this series with, KOF 13, KOF 14, and Max Mode, or, those games' versions of Max Mode are a really big deal in both of those games. 14's Max Mode basically, it basically rules almost the whole of every mid-range interaction because of LOL, FAR-D, max cancel, and 13 kind of has that I have 2 bars of drive stocked. Good luck.
I'm gonna do EX KO this combo that's in this game, except it's 2 times as long and does way more damage.
And I mean, look, that's certainly got an appeal to it, I understand, but the main reason I'm bringing that up is because that's kind of because Max Mode is so prevalent in those games, you kind of need to know how to use Max Mode with every character that you play. It's kind of set people up to think that damn, I gotta be able to do the Max Mode stuff with all the characters I play in O2UM as well. And then they try it, and then the Max Mode stuff is kind of hard, and they're like, man, I am never gonna be able to play this game, am I? So we're gonna talk about why you gotta think about Max Mode a little differently in O2UM compared to 13 or 14 or whatever. And
I feel like we should explain it with Kyo too, because I think he has everything that we'd have to talk about with regards to this, I would say. Regular Kyo.
Yeah, I think Kyo's a good starting point. Alright, so I have a very handy little list of things that I wanted to sort of go through, just little bullet points. Make Kyo fight his rival.
Yes. And his boyfriend.
Yeah, and his boyfriend. Alright. Okay, Max Mode in O2UM. Point number 1. What is it, and how does it work? So, Max Mode is Max Mode in this game, obviously it was originally seen in Vanilla 2002, and it's kind of the progenitor of every combo-focused Max Mode that came after it. So basically the way 13 and 14 Max Mode works, you can thank O2 or blame it depending on how you feel about Max Modes of that particular type.
Yes. We'll go over the differences between Max, because there are some actual differences between O2 and O2UM Max Mode, but
yeah.
So
I mean, they're probably worth exploring, but I don't think they're particularly important either, just because
they changed some combo routes if you're an O2 player, but yeah.
That's
I think for
true.
new players, it's not a big deal. Well, let's start with how to activate it. So you press, what is it, A and C? No,
B and C.
A and D, B and C, right. B,
yeah,
C.
So,
British Columbia for short.
That's a light kick plus heavy punch, and it looks like that.
There you go.
And you get that little timer above your super meter.
You become pissed. It's really cool.
Yeah. So, when you activate, you turn yellow. It costs 1 bar to activate, and basically what Max Mode let you does is while the timer is active, you can cancel special moves. If I can do it right. There we go. You can cancel special moves into other special moves. That's pretty much.
You can also free cancel any normal. So if you're in Max Mode, do his FAR-D, right? Normally, it's not a cancelable normal, but in Max Mode, this becomes a low crush that confirms that it makes you can special cancel to add and etc.
Yeah, so basically you can cancel special moves into other special moves, and a lot of normals that normally can't be cancelled at all often gain cancel points as well. So yeah, so that's basically the long and short of it. Cancel stuff into other stuff. The main thing the main drawback to max mode, aside from the fact that it costs meter, is the fact that I'm pretty sure you deal like half damage while it's active on all of your normal
50%, yeah. Yes. The other cool thing about max mode, though, is that you get a free super before it's over. So you'll notice cost 1 bar, and then you can actually just do a super for no meter.
Here we go. That'll work.
So you'll go down to, what, 4 when you do that? Yeah, and then if you just do a super, like, that's the road you're on. So, boom, free super. And you can do a level 2 super, also known as an SDM, for 1 additional bar while in max mode.
Yeah, I think SDMs...
Normally cost 3, if you're not in max.
Is that SDMs or HSDMs?
Both.
Oh, it's both? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's exactly right. So all of your, like, level 2 and level 3 supers cost 1 bar less while they're in max mode. So it's basically like, the game kind of assumes that by activating max mode, you've basically paid forward a bar for whatever super you want to do.
Yeah.
And that's really useful because that also applies to super cancels. So, normally, you can cancel special moves into supers without being in max mode, but that costs a bar for the super, and then an extra bar to cancel the special move into the super. But during, like, I'll show you that off, so it's like...
Yeah, it's the super tax.
Yeah, so that cost me...
So you skip your taxes if you're in max mode.
Yeah. But... That's basically, like, the main thing. So it's a bit of, like, a meter economy sort of thing, almost.
Yeah, and do note that if you do a super, your max mode timer completely ends, and the super will not do half damage. It will just assume you're not in max mode anymore. Damage.
So the super will always do its full damage. So, like, your max damage, max combos pretty much always end in a super. And it's generally always worth it to try and end a max combo with a super. Because, like, okay, so there are two main ways to activate max mode, right? The first is just doing it on its own, which costs 1 bar, and, you know, that's a pretty decent idea, because it's 1 bar, and you've kind of got this immediate threat of, like, hey! You know?
Yeah, if you're a character with really ridiculous normals that aren't normally cancelable, like KOF is a frame 8 low crash that goes really far. Or like, I don't know, Iori Fardi, generic idiot protagonist good button. Like, you can just throw that out and go hoo hoo ha! You know, get your whatever the hell he does.
Or like,
I don't know his next one already. He just swings his arms around and that's his next combo. I don't know.
It's not
very professional looking compared to my characters, but I understand why you'd play him. And but generally, that's what makes it very good. Also, when you do a special into a special in max mode, it depletes some of the bar.
Oh yeah, that's true. So the timer depletes on its own, as well as whenever you actually do a max mode thing.
That also includes canceling normals you can't normally cancel. That does count as a...
Yeah.
So place it well.
Yeah, so all of those cancels are called free cancels. I guess the thing to note... even applies on Whip, because it's KOF.
Yeah.
You do that... I was only letting me cancel into Rekka. I was hoping I could, like, whiff cancel Far D into his heavy DP.
But... So those are the two, that's the big thing about Maxwell, but there is another way to activate it. And if you do this, you're really cool. Check this out. Bah! Okay, so you had to do it off the overhead. So you can do it off any normal too. And this is called Quick Max. Aptly named because you quickly max. You skip the animation, you just immediately start flashing yellow. And... you cancel, it's basically like FADC, right? You could also call it like roaming cancel. I don't know.
It's a bit closer
more to like a Greek cancel. It's the KOF terminology.
I like
it doesn't
Greek
quite
cancel.
do the same thing. So, you know, the Greek cancel because you can't do it out of special moves, but you can do it out of normal.
Yeah, so the main difference between like regular max activation and quick max is obviously you know, quick max you get to do it out of normals, but as you can see, neutral activate only costs 1 bar. I'm gonna give myself some meter here, and I wish there was just like a meter refill option, but whatever. If I do it out of a normal, it costs 2 bars.
Yes.
So cancelling into max or quick max costs 2 bars, whereas a neutral activate only costs 1.
That's a big deal, because in most new KOF games, the drive meter in the case of KOF 13 is independent of your meter, so you're always encouraged to use it as max mode, whatever. HD mode, high definition, sprite mode, I don't fucking know. And then you've got KOF 14 with its 1 bar max mode combos that are all like, woohoo, look at my big wall slam Antonov combo. Thanks,
right.
Twitter.
Okay, but the Antonov wall combos are sick.
They are. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying that's the example case, right?
Yeah, no,
so that's like what it is, right? You spend 1 bar. So that immediately changes how you budget your max mode combos in this game and what you do with them. Because everybody would assume that, hey, I gotta land the max mode on every character. And it is good to know even on your point character if they have one. But usually, because of this 2 bar requirement, quick max combos, which is the most common form of max combos, are often front-loaded to the middle or the anchor in your team.
Because it's important to consider. So we're kind of so we've kind of basically gone over what it's used for as well, which is our second point. It's used for combos, basically. It's used to like give yourself some extra. If you're using it in neutral, you're using it to give yourself some extra like utility on like, you know, maybe screwing with people's timings in neutral, making your counter pokes more rewarding, that sort of thing. Or if you're using it in combos to kind of like make certain low confirms or overheads more threatening by max cancelling into doing, you know, stuff. I don't really know, what is it? Something like
it's not hard. It really is not hard. I promise you. Oh, look, you did it! Oh, you didn't do it! No, you gotta do 236A at the end.
Oh, it's A, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, not like that.
What? Oh, okay, I'm suddenly screwing this
up. Give me the controller, I've landed. Okay. Yeah, nope.
From C. Okay, anyway, you get the idea.
Yeah, from the C, you get the idea, yeah.
Yeah, so... Yeah, okay, so that's basically what it's used for. It's used to make your stuff more threatening by way of wahoo big combo. But, something important to consider, usually, max mode combos do lead to a big damage, but, okay, so the conventional wisdom is that if you're playing O2UM, and you are playing any character not named Nameless, you don't need to know the combos. It's useful, but it's not necessary. Like, I saw a guy watching some like arcade games KOF matches. You know that one guy of Pala KOF Stein who uploads all of the matches that are played in like Taiwan and Hong Kong and shit. And
epic channel. Really, go watch it if you want to see some really great plays. Especially if you want to see Nikolai get hit by a move that's minus on hit so we can frame 2 command grab HSDM it, because that's happened.
This actually has to do with Nikolai, right? There's a guy on follow Twitter who was saying like, this is literally like sort of the main concern that made us want to like talk about this, right? It was just like, he saw Nikolai do some like fucked up max mode combo, and he was like, man, is this what, like, good O2UM players look like? Man, if that's what they look like, I'm never going to be able to play this game. And I'm like, no, dude, you're fine. Nikolai is just a crazy person.
I mean, also, this is stuff you're going to learn naturally, because the game does have other max... So that's the big thing we have to get into. The quick max, there are multiple ways to do it, and multiple different buffering tricks that allow you to exploit how it is activated and to make your life way easier. Way easier. So I think we should talk about that now, after you're done with this part.
Yeah. So the only thing I wanted to mention is, so we've talked about how, like, you know, being able to use max mode is very useful, but the conventional wisdom is that if you're playing anyone that isn't nameless, you don't really have to know the max combos, because max cancels cost 2 bars. I didn't show that right because I have max meter, but hate this, but we'll deal.
I love it.
So, that costs 3 bars. That costs 2 bars, alright? The max cancel costs 2 bars.
Yeah.
You know what else costs 2 bars? Super cancels. So super cancels also cost 2 bars. And there are a lot of cases where just doing a normal combo into a super cancel will deal more damage than doing a max mode combo. So, because the way that damage scaling works in this game is it doesn't until you get into max mode where everything does 50% less damage.
So unless your max mode routes involve an SDM or are particularly optimal, like Kios for instance, or well, any characters really, like at an optimal level they will always be important, but you don't have to think at optimal levels when you're just picking up the game, and especially not if you're just willing to play with good players, because even the best players don't always do max mode combos.
Yeah. Especially
not if you're, depending on the character you're playing too, like if you play K-Dash, you are never going to need these ever. You have a fucking, like, what, 9 frame overhead? Fuck you, by the way.
9 frame overhead.
I don't know, that fucking thing is like, somebody was like, what's the speed of that? And I just said too fast, because it is too fast. Shit is like, whatever. Never mind.
The thing about it is it's like a, if you measure the actual frame count, it's a fairly reasonable speed, but the startup frames, like, have
I
him
swear
just
to you,
standing there.
Take K-Dash right now. No. You need to see this. Pick him right now.
I swear it's just kind of like, it's like a Cliff 5D sort of thing.
No, I swear to you it is not. I wish it was. I so wish it was. I want you to do 4. I want you to do 4B right now. Go 4B right now.
Okay, I might have been...
That is an overhead. That is an overhead. That shit is an overhead. Okay, back to Kyo now. I just make sure you saw that so you can etch that in here.
I might have been thinking about how it works in like a different game. Right, but yes. Okay, that's just got like no startup animation. That's fine.
Yeah, okay, so, but yeah, K-Dash for instance, you're almost never gonna like need a max mode combo for him.
The guy spends like 1 bar in his combos at max at a time.
I would honestly say he does 1 bar damage that's already obscene, to be quite honest. He doesn't even need bar! Fuck, if you're in the corner and you get Ein's trigger, it's like, well, there's both half your life.
Yeah.
Yeehaw, cowboy, I'm just gonna...
Stupid ass character.
You play Nameless, you can't even say that. I'm allowed to, though, I play Kyo. The best character I play is like Kyo, so that's cool.
No, I'm allowed to call characters stupid because I speak from experience.
Sure.
I'm self-aware.
He's very, very good. I mean, K players be like, I'm gonna do 2-3-6A on block. I'm nice. I'm so nice. Look at me.
Yeah.
Look at you. I wish my record wasn't -15. Kyo is that's Kyo 2, 2-3-6A for the record.
Yeah.
Not regular Kyo. Regular Kyo's is -6 carried ass. You know.
Alright.
But yeah, so we talked about the max activations. But let's get into my favorite thing in the world, the BC bypass, also known as the skill bypass, because, oh my god, it's so much easier. Alright, so we've established that to quick max, you press BC when you hit a normal. So, yeah, we don't need to show the meter, we already know. So, that's your quick max, right? Really cool, and as an example, you can quick max and do run up and do another C normal. You don't have to like do an actual. There you go. Yeah, that's just an example. So that's usually the standard staple way that you are presented with the knowledge of really confirming from your hits in max mode. You do like some overhead, some bullshit unreactable thing. I don't know. Fuck it. Yeah, and then you do that. You do a woo, boom, boom. That's actually pretty good damage for it's like a close beat in 2 bars. But, what if I told you you could cheat?
Ooh,
What is BC
I love
bypass?
cheating.
Yes! Let's talk to the class about it. So I want you to do close 5C,
Mm-hmm.
3D, 236 BC.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, hang on, I mistimed it. You actually gotta do it a little bit later. There we go.
So now, if you want an easy BC bypass, here's a tip for you. Hold BC down once you do it. Like, just hold it? Yeah, you can just cheat with the hold buffer. Once you see the special come out, then you can start releasing the buttons. That's what I do for every BC bypass. And then, boom! Now look at the damage on that. That's a very easy combo to do. That's honestly very easy. And that just did half as well. Then if you're really good, okay, you can't do it from that. You have to do the Orochinabe if you're doing that.
Oh yeah, and you gotta do the whole trick.
Yeah, you gotta do the release trick. That's what I've learned, but it makes your low confirm so much better.
Ah, I messed it up.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm about to start playing Anchor Cure now.
What, really?
That's just a really easy low confirm. That's sick.
You didn't know about this? I can't believe it.
It just never occurred to me. I'm like, I'm gonna play every cure except for the normal one.
No, that's easy as fuck. Like, why do you think that when I clip a max combo I do, it's not with this Kyo? Because I'm like, I could do this in my sleep.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, the minute they posted this on the wiki, I was like, okay, this can't be easy, right? And then I did it. I'm like, what the fuck? That's the first max combo I ever did.
They made it easy. They made it easy for him. But anyway, yeah. So that's the BC bypass. So basically, the reason that this works is it's basically just like KOF has that fairly generous like buffer window for all of the moves, and so what you can do is you can buffer a special move motion into a quick max. That basically just allows the special move to come out as soon as the max activation happens.
Yes, because it basically counts max activation as you returning to neutral. And as such, that works. It's very handy.
And this is kind of like, this is really a bread and butter way to get max combos started. Because like, obviously, you know, the thing we mentioned about, like, you know, close C, run up close C, that's pretty...
It's hard. It's fucking hard.
And it's also really hard. It's really easy to miss time. Because if you want to actually have a quick max result in a return to neutral, you need to time it, like, within the hit stop, I'm pretty sure. So, like, if I'm late... See, I get 5B instead.
Yeah, you gotta be sure you're buffering it properly. Very easy to take for granted, but the BC bypass allows you to, well, bypass it.
Yeah. And
now, worth noting, if you BC bypass from a cancelable normal, if you want to, like, BC bypass off a close C, make sure you return to neutral before you input hold BC, because otherwise you might just get the special cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a few buffer tricks to it. Oh, I didn't know that would whiff on a crouching Yuri. That's sad.
It might not whiff on him if he's crouch blocking, but who knows?
That's just depressing. Good thing KO1's doesn't do that.
Yeah, so... Oh, actually, here's an idea. So you can see, I'm doing stand C, close C into quarter circle forward BC, but I'm not getting the max bypass.
Yeah, that's because the game doesn't count, like, the game prioritizes the special input. So you have to make sure you finish the special, go back to neutral, and then hold the buttons down. Within a certain amount of frames, yeah. And then you'll see the inputs on the left there. So that's how you can BC bypass off a normally cancelable normal. But otherwise, from uncancelable ones, you can just fucking do it.
Yeah. And generally speaking, like I said, so BC bypasses are usually like a really common way to start max combos because like they're generally a bit more applicable for more situations and they're a lot more lenient to time as well. So,
Yes.
like, I'm gonna go to one of my main characters, Kusanagi.
He has a good BC bypass though, for this example.
He does, because he's got Kototsuki
Give me your
in.
phone.
I
Yeah.
think this is called the Gimme Your Phone. I'm so glad we came up with that game. Give me your phone.
I mean, that's just what I think when I see him do it. Oh, you're gonna try and do the confirm on stream?
No, it literally doesn't work. Oh, wait, no, yeah. It's genuinely.
Oh.
There we go.
Sharpen up there, young man.
You gotta.
That's pretty good though.
Yeah, it's a really good low confirm. It's one of his main strengths, but it's.
So fucking hard because 3D is a 3-frame normal.
Yeah,
But the
and you can
clarity
only
3D is
cancel
up-
on the first hit. But anyway, so Kusanagi has a really good max bypass with this move. So, like, a really common thing to do with him is something like...
Oh.
I always
Okay,
mess up
well,
the last... I always mess up the last part.
You got closer than I did.
God, that last
I find
part
it really,
is really
easy to
hard.
get the kick super. I feel like they gave him that 236, 236B just to fuck with that combo. That, I mean, it looks really cool, but like it gets in the way of my max build. I don't like it. KOF doesn't have that because 63214D has like 5 million years of hit stops, so you can just time your next move.
But yeah,
So easy.
so the main thing is that he's got Kototsuki in, and that is just like from 3D. You just do half circle back BC, and it's there. Bam! You max cancel that first one.
I mean, that's still fucking damage. It's just Kusanagi can do so much more.
That's like
no bars.
50%!
This
That's like
character-
baby
yeah,
mode.
and that's like the not good damage. That's what's fucked up. That's like the less optimal, because the more optimal looks like that, and then that does like what, 65? And then he does level 2 and it does your fucking entire bar almost. Like, spends 3 meters and just does the damage of Goro Diamond hitting you with like a semi-truck.
There we go.
Oh, look at that shit! Look at that! That's bullshit. That's 2 bars. That's so
fucked.
bullshit.
And I think
Fuck
like
that. I'm glad you run them on points, so I don't have to deal with that. Alright, so I have the meta. I'm gonna show some quick max run combos. I know just the way to do it. Check this out. What if you hook up onto me through Parsec and stream that? So, here is an example of a very easy max mode run combo you can do at home. From a very seeable overhead, which is this. Do you see that? It's kind of nasty, isn't it?
that
really,
overhead
like-
is fucked up, dude.
Look at how far it goes, too. Look at that. I'm used to this.
Bop, bop.
Yeah, like bonk him in the head. By the way, this combo is really easy because this crouch C is the same speed as this close C.
Oh.
Frame 4 normal. Yep. So, even if you fuck up buffering, you can just do crouch C. Don't worry about the timing at all. You can just be any distance away almost. And so it's a very easy max mode run combo. Because, I mean, you can even argue you don't even have to do it, almost. You can just walk up and do it.
Zeku towards Fierce wishes it was that good. Dude, when are they gonna give a character fucking max mode for a V-trigger? Do you think they're gonna do that for Akira? Do you think they're gonna give her the, like, fucking textbook combos as a V-trigger?
Do you want to see the damage this does with 3 bars? I completely earned all of that.
Bro!
It's so easy, and look at how much damage you get. I mean...
Totally unscaled SDM after having done, like, 15-20% maybe?
Now here's the hard max mode run stuff for you to do at home if you're really good.
Oh, I love that combo, dude.
Yeah, but it's really finicky.
Oh, yeah.
You have to make sure your run-up is very good.
I just love how much hit stop there is on that, like, half circle back D.
Yeah, it makes it really easy to buffer. And if you're not confident with doing the up kicks route for it, there is another one that I got. Like that. Still pretty good from an overhead, but, you know, obviously we can go further. We want to make a good 3-bar combo, it looks like. Oh, we're close.
Did you need to hang on to it for a bit longer, maybe? There we go.
It's a 3-bar overhead. Ouch!
That's 3 bars. Like, for that damage, that's really cheap. Oh yeah, and you get the like crazier combos as well if you hit someone like as a cross up because like their reeling animation.
And with the fast release Orochinagi, you can get like that from just like a JB that doesn't even cross up. Just, And now, a character that makes very good use of BC bypass is KO2. If you can't tell, my team is just 3 Kios, I'm sorry. You can do this. Super easy, super fat damage. You can do that, which is not a BC bypass, but it's fucking easy as fuck. Close C 2D, because 2D has like no pushback, so you can even do that if you want. You just kind of stay in place. You walk up, make some dinner. Look how much time you have. You need to be an asshole.
What the hell? Combo into his overhead. Like, he's linked.
You know what that looks like? That looks like a V-trigger activation. Like it really does. A V-trigger. But it does good damage too. So if you do like... I mean... Oh, you want something really funny about this character? Watch this. You know you can do that? You can whiff cancel any normal. Even during its recovery. For whatever reason. And even on hit. Yep. But you know what else you can do? That.
Is it no a max command grab as well, or is it just 2 frames?
No, it's just a free. It's really really fast. It's okay. If you're close to them, it is. Hold up. That's frame 3. It's also only -8 on block.
He needs it.
Yep. Oh right, I didn't show you the really easy Kyo, the KO1 easy max combo. You want to see it?
Please, I love KO1 tech.
It's so funny, right? Watch this. Here we go. I mean, it's not like the best damage. Also, you can be really funny and do this. You can max run off that. It's also easy. Which means, yes, on Oki, this is in fact the mix-up where you go between that, and you can do it again, or you can go, you can do like this shit. So if they are crouch blocking, you just do, you can do that, and you can hit confirm it, and you can do, you know, all sorts.
And I think that actually kind of leads us into another thing that you can use max mode for, because obviously, you know, we've kind of talked about like the combo utility of max mode, and it's very useful for that. Like max mode combos are, like, if you can do even a fairly basic max mode combo, that's a lot of damage for what is a comparatively quite, like, you know, reasonable amount of meter. But like, okay, so like a main, if we were to draw comparisons to like, you know, later KOF games, in KOF 13, the drive meter was basically only used exclusively for like, you would have some characters who would just use like, you know, your drive cancels and stuff. Like characters like Takuma, who's fucking stupid in that game, by the way. Just an absolutely bonkers character.
It'd be nice.
I mean, look, I played him, so like I know. But like generally, it's either, you know, you would do your 1-bar drive cancel combos, or you would save the drive for HD, because drive was a separate resource that built at about half the rate that Super Meter did, so you kind of needed to be very judicious with it. Whereas, you know, in 14, it's 1 bar, and the only penalty if you cancel into max is that it just doesn't last as long. Like, the duration is cut in half. So, like, it was a really common thing for characters to just do, like, far D, max mode, you get that auto run in, and it's just, haha, eat this 50-50 now. And it's either, like, you get your low confirm into your, you know, EX bread and butter, or you do your overhead and you just cancel it into super. And, like, you can kind of do a similar thing with max mode in this game as well. Like, you can use it to kind of set up mix-ups, but it's a 2-bar cancel, so, you know, that you better be certain that mix-up's going to hit.
Now, if you're this character, it's almost always worth it, because, I mean, if you're like, do some... You can do... Oh, that's not what I wanted. You know what I want!
You just BC bypass into that. Hey, hang on.
Ah!
Hang on. No, wait, just hang on. Where is it?
Oh my god, imagine. Oh my god, it's a combo. Really? Wait, this is confirmed. No, it works.
No, you're not doing the right move. Oh, yes, you are.
That's actually a combo. I hate it. I hate it here so much.
We're gonna get demonetized for this.
Oh, you got the
yeah, I played Magical Princess Holy Up.
Like, it's important. It's important.
You do it for the culture.
But, like, yeah. So that's basically a good rundown of how max mode works. And here's a character that doesn't need it. You want to see why he doesn't need it? Bullshit. Ooh, look at me. I'm not gonna do it. Hey, stop blocking. Stop block spamming. Thank you. Right. Oh! And, like, you get a jump in, it's even less effort. Oh no, I gotta actually do the corner route.
There we go.
Look at that stupid shit.
And then you do the heavy DP after, and it's a hard knockdown. Look at that!
Look at how much damage that did!
What the fuck? And if we go back,
it did so much damage. Oh, I'm bad at it.
And after we finish with your stream, I will show you the character who only needs max mode.
It's nameless, right?
Yeah.
Of course it is. Oh, hey, and also, if you're interested in learning really easy max mode routes, I would recommend starting with Kyo. I think he has very intuitive... He's very intuitive and great to learn it with, and it will teach you stuff like the hard stuff like this. Whoops. But I fucked up. Aha!
It's because it's hard.
That's not really that bad, you know. I mean, like, you would also do, like, massive brain, like, oh, I'm gonna go into my 2D and then fuck up my motion. Like, woo! This jump D is a menace to society. This is also why you want to learn how to max cancel, because, like, look at that. Whoa, ho, ho.
Basically, play KOF 2 if you like KOF 98 Kyo purely because of Final Showdown. Because you'll be ending like every combo.
98 Kyo and you don't care about being safe on block ever, but like doing like really fat damage and having like the least effort cross up of all time because it's just. I mean, like I'm just doing it. To be fair though, Kyo 1 also has that if you do a full jump. I mean, like, look at this shit.
Was that his jump A? Yeah. What?
You didn't know about this?
His feet there, like his knees.
So watch, you play quick recover, check this out. Watch this. I mean, like, you could also do some dumb bullshit like...
Oh, bro, I got hit by that.
Right? This shit's invisible. Look at that! There's a reason it hit.
He just fucking swooses right in.
Oh, I love this frame 7 sweep too, by the way. Yes, it's frame 7.
This game is sick, dude. I love this game.
I love this unseeable ass. Like...
Bottom tier character, by the way.
Probably not, in all honesty, but you know.
I don't think bottom tier means a whole lot in this game.
Well, he's been ranked higher in more recent tier lists.
Oh, has he?
They put him in B tier in the Discord anyway.
So then what? That means the bottom tier is just like Mei Li and Vanessa?
Mei Li, Vanessa, Maxima.
Maxima, yeah, Maxima's not having a good time in this.
He's got the Bodega. The really shitty version.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have any fire or auto guard. Oh yeah, Kyo 2 also has auto guard in his close C. Not that it matters, but he has it there.
It's there. I fucked it up.
To a good start. I did too on my first. You know what's fucked up too? This isn't even like the best one he can do, it's just one of the good ones too. This involves the BC bypass. Boom! Look at that. That's 2 bars. On the close C. On a character that doesn't need it. Fuck that forward, dude. By the way, I just felt like you should know that.
Oh yeah, it's fucked.
It's okay though, for some reason, Kyo 63214D does beat it. Because for whatever reason, 63214D has complete upper body invincibility.
Needs it.
It does actually. I mean, if you're gonna have a move with really cool hit stop, you have to let me do it on wake up so I can feel like it's nice. That's a pretzel motion, by the way. That's a pretzel motion. That's more than I can do. I can't even make pretzels at my house. What do you think I could do that on arcade? I don't know what the correlation is, but, you know. Let me see if they tag me in the ka-en-byou Discord.
Anyway, so there's a reason that Nameless... So, okay, K-Dash is the character who doesn't need max mode. Nameless is the character who only needs max mode.
Yes!
Now, this is my low tier main. She's bad. Well, she's not that bad. She's like low mid, I think, these days.
What? What? She's good, isn't she? I mean, I know in Vanilla 2002 this character is like...
She got nerfed to shit from Vanilla 02, but like, she's fine now.
Parsec.gg play QPC with sleep mode. Oh man! That's 275 ms. How many frames is that in Parsec? Like 5 gajillion?
Oh wait, no, that's not the combo. Hang on.
The Yerky cast tomorrow. That's gonna be fucked up.
Oh yeah, I'm ready, dude. I'm ready.
I'm really not. I mean, I guess I did this fine with no rehearsal, so you know. That. Oh, this also dates the video. Sorry. But yes, Nameless is like almost exclusively like max mode stuff. That's usually what you usually put him in. I mean, you can run him anywhere if you want, because he's literally the best character in the game without contest. But he's generally a meter dump character.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kind of like Kyo 2, like for instance, all the Kyos off function differently. I know I showed off Kyo 1 max combos, and those are important to know. But he is primarily a point character, so you're not going to be spending that bar often with it. Unless you're fighting a really hard opponent that you have to open up with that completely bullshit overhead. Which, for the record, I've done. But...
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna give up doing this,
Splice it in later and say you did it live.
Yeah, but,
Oh! That was so sick! Sorry, my microphone broke for a bit. You can splice it in there.
Yeah.
Cut my clip up the video.
Anyway, but I'm gonna get this one more go. Never mind. Okay, but so Angel has a really cool max mode combo, but so that is the best HSDM in existence. And because it's an HSDM, it costs 3 bars. But check this shit out. I made it cost 2. So that's like a really common thing you'll see people do with max mode in this game is they'll like find instances where they can I actually see Nikolai do it a lot. He'll like
Nikolai fucking smokes crack with Kyo. I don't know what the fuck. My dude just like takes the crack rocks and just shoves them up his nose and is like, I'm gonna go run into Kasumi doing 5B and I'm gonna get hit on purpose and I'm gonna do fucking HSDM with Kyo. And I'm like, what the fuck are you on? You are my lord.
I've seen Nikolai.
I need to see that video.
I've seen Nikolai do some like actually like ridiculous shit. It's so funny. Like he will go for like a double overhead and then max cancel a sweep just to go for a 5B as a 6B and it will hit.
I don't fucking know with this guy, man.
Anyway, the moral of the story is if you're getting discouraged because you're watching O2UM matches and you're seeing Nikolai do shit and you're like, man, I will never be able to do that. I don't even think Nikolai knows how he does half the things he does, so don't worry about it.
Here we go. I got the timestamp of the video. This has to be broadcasted. This isn't a fucking money match. This dude did this when money was on the line.
Alright.
He was like, you are gonna money match me? Watch me embarrass you.
You have found my music source called YouTube. That's fine. Let's see that again.
Well, I can't see it on stream, but I'm gonna assume you're watching it, right?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, embed that shit on the stream. Let me see it. The world needs to see what is happening. Close KOF. Open that Nikolai video. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I this needs to be shown.
I'm showing it right now, dude. Pretty sure I am. Right? Oh,
I don't see anything.
I'm smart. Okay, I'm smart. All right. Okay. So we're gonna.
Yeah, there we go. All right, go back to the video. Watch this bullshit. This is so. He has max mode on, and what does he do? What does he do? I can't even believe you would do this shit. Pop max mode, gets hit by 5B, and then mashes out that. Okay, so to explain what is happening here, that is a frame 2 command grab. So when he did this, he anticipated that 1, he would mash. 2, he's going to mash a normal that is minus enough on hit for me to do this. And 3, he fucking actually did that. And I got so mad I closed the video. I didn't actually watch the rest of this.
I gotta be real with you. I gotta be real with you here, Chief. I don't think it's that complicated. I think... Look at this, look at this. Okay. So he activates max mode. He is doing this... like, right as 5B is coming out. Okay?
So do you think he saw it?
No. I
Or do
don't
you
think
think
he saw shit. He was going to do this anyway.
So, it's like the revolving door of stupidity where you realize, oh, it wasn't, and then you go, oh, wait, no, it was.
Yeah.
Because he does this! You see 5B happen, and then he's like, oh, I got hit by that! I'm gonna mash! And what happens? Watch the video. Play the tape! Oh! It's disgusting what it's like in this place. Can you imagine? Could you imagine? Like, I just want to imagine being the person who pressed 5B and had that. Like, that has to be demoralizing, right?
Just imagine being Lauhe in that particular instance.
You're just thinking, damn, why did I pick Kasumi? I should have picked Kyo. Maybe not, but you know.
No, I mean, both options were correct, but one is funnier.
And it's definitely not the blue-haired one. But it can be sometimes. Depending on how much you like doing the same normal over and over again. But I play Kyo 2 to do that, thank you very much.
This combo's hard.
It is.
Whatever. Anyway, it's on my... I've got this exact combo on my YouTube channel, it's fine.
Yeah! But yes, that is the basic overlook. Yes. But yeah, that is an overlook. What the fuck?
Anyway, so yeah, I think that's pretty much it, isn't it? So we got over what max mode is, how it works, what you use it for, learning to use it, which is literally just, like, that's really just the BC bypass section.
Yeah, how to cheat.
Yeah, and we've
Stop
kind of...
working hard. Let the game do that for you.
And I think we've kind of, pretty definitively answered the question of, do you need to know max mode characters? And the answer to that is, yeah, they're helpful, but, keep in mind, it's always important to keep in mind that, like, you want to do max mode combos for, like, specific things. And in a lot of, very practical situations, especially, like, actually, here's a good example. Really, really good example, come to think of it. So this back up, here. Give me the, there we go. Okay.
How do you know this? Oh my god, come on.
Oh my god, why am I missing this?
Because you're not an Orochi Chris player? Wait, are you?
I was at one point.
Well, guess not anymore! Time to play Kyo!
Yeah.
You didn't miss that max combo once. That's a sign from God.
Oh. I understand. Oh my god.
The command moment, you gotta input it like, if it's anything like the Kyo 2 BC bypass route that you saw me do, you have to like input the command normal like right as the light hits. It's really tight. You basically have to know. Which brings me to my point that I want to make in closing, which is that no matter how much you want to focus on max mode combos, they are only going to come in situations in which you get a punish or you land a hit that you would have gotten if you learned the game better.
Yeah,
that's
pretty much.
That's the big thing. If any situation, they are there to enhance a punish that you have to get anyways. So if you're going to focus on learning max mode combos, learn your punishes first, and then you can build from that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
route your max mode combos from, like, I don't know, if you're a keto player, your close C is 3-frame bullshit motherfucker normal. That is really good. Oh my god, people hate this button. So you're going to be hitting it a lot. You're going to do like 2B, run up 5C. I'm fucking nice at KOF. That's my favorite thing to do. And that's going to counter hit people, or just hit them when they try to move forward because, you know, they think it's their turn, and no, it's mom said it's my turn to have these frames, and you're going to hold my 3-frame 5C.
Yeah.
And you do that, and like you buffer out your max combo or something.
Yeah.
That situation would only exist because you were aware of that punish in the first place.
Yeah, so like I agree with that. So knowing your max mode punish combos is way more important than knowing like your max mode confirms. Because like not only are the confirms from like, you know, your 2Bs and whatever generally harder, but they're also usually like, you know, that's a very expensive confirm, you know? And generally you can squeeze a lot more damage out of it from a punish with max mode. But like what I wanted to sort of talk about, I did the combo before, but we were kind of distracted. So.
Yeah, generally speaking, I think it's good to learn both, but I think that they are only going to come from situations in which that you would be in if you know what to do already. If it makes any sense, like it's not gonna, the max mode combos aren't going to like do anything beyond damage. It's all stuff that is an extension of playing good KOF, which is why people say don't focus on these first, focus on them later.
Yeah.
Learn your neutral, learn your movement, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, ultimately, O2UM is a KOF game before it is a KOF game with max mode combos.
Yep.
So, playing KOF, there will be plenty of matches that you'll play where you don't do a single max mode combo. That happens all the time. Being able to play good KOF is way more important than being able to do max mode combos.
Yep. The max mode combos also enhance your threat. So once you're good at them, people are gonna force you to play good KOF more often because they're not gonna let you get those hits. So you have to remember that too.
So what I did before was a low confirm into max mode. I did about 35% with a super. There we go. Basically, the super cancel from the low confirm did more damage than the max mode combo. That's what I'm trying to. What I'm trying to get across